looks like finally we can reveal some inside details into the memoir from the forthcoming ex-royal known as Prince Harry. But as ever, what? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. Thank you as ever for your kind comments as ever about some of those new videos that we've put out. It's lovely that you get truly involved. I really like reading your comments about many of them. As I say, the cost of living one really gets my goat, because I think people don't realise just how expensive things are. And when you look at the people who are in power on both sides, all sides of the spectrum, they're truly at a loss. We have a guy very close to me over here in the studios that lives in this multi-million-pound flat, and yet he professes to be a man of the people, a Labour MP for somewhere down in Wales. This flat has concierge, private swimming pool, cinema. I mean, truly, these people are on another planet, aren't they? But it's all for the people, you know what I'm saying? Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. This story really centres upon what we won't read now, apparently inside Prince Harry's Spare and Hair book. That's right, apparently now they're trying to backtrack on that particular title, claiming it was a throwaway remark, it wasn't as bad as people thought. This is normally what people call Prince Harry, that sort of thing, But a lot of people were saying, how negative will the book be? As I've said before, truly, people don't know what's inside the book. It's one of the tightest security things around Penguin Random House. What is interesting, though, on a serious note, is we do know this 100%, and it's this. Prince Harry has decided, very nicely I would say, not to include this particular senior royal within his forthcoming memoir. And this is really all to do with not about protecting himself, but protecting someone who, well, two people that he feels incredibly close to, Princess Eugenie and Beatrice. When Beatrice was over in New York earlier this year, that was one of the topics that apparently her and Prince Harry discussed at great length, and why he wouldn't even bring in some earliest memories of course, Uncle Andrew. Very wise when you think about it in itself, because, it's not his story to tell. As I've said to you before, this is an ongoing story, and there are many layers to it that the public don't truly know about. So I think in the fullness of time, as our late monarch would have said, all of those things will come to light. But right now it would have been curlish and downright rude, really, of Prince Harry to include anything about Prince Andrew. So it's nice to know that he did have some scruples, and more importantly, it's nice to know that Beatrice and Eugenie were able to get through to him. However, it's going to be tricky, isn't it? Because if he does do a book signing or indeed an audience with, you can't always stop the audience asking those bigger, fuller, larger questions once you're in the auditorium. But for now, at least they can be rest assured that their father Andrew will certainly not be starring in Spare by Prince Harry. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.